So here's the situation. We were at Pembroke Dock. It was late at night. You weren't able to go into the McDonald's because for some reason, even though the COVID restrictions have lifted, they decided that they weren't going to let people in at night. So you had to go through the drive-through. So with no other option, 4 of us in the car, we went to the drive-through and we went to make a multiple order. And they said, no, you can't make a multiple order. And I said, why is that? And they said, we just don't do that. And I said, yeah, but we've got 4 people in the car. And they said, yeah, or we don't do that. And I'm like, well, how the hell am I supposed to order for 4 people? You know, what can I do? Can I reverse the car and come back up and then make another order? And they said, no, you can't do that because it messes our system up. And I said, well, what do you want me to do then? Drive round again and place another order? And they said, yeah, that'll be fine. And I said, right, so I've got to drive around 4 times to get 4 orders. Are you serious? And they were like, well, you can do that. And I'm like, and you just can't take 4 orders across now? And they're like, nope. And I said, well, hang on a sec. This is just like insanity because if I lose my place 4 times, it's going to take me about anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour to get my food. It's just crazy. And they were like, well, that's the way it is. And then I started recording because I thought, this is insanity. This is absolute insanity. So I started recording. And I said, look, I'm recording you now. And they weren't happy about it, you know, and this is where it picks up. Oh, yeah, I forgot as well. The first person I spoke to, I said, look, can I speak to a manager? Because this seems a little bit off, you know, not being able to take a multiple order. And they said, yeah, hang on. And then they went away for like about 5 minutes. And then a gentleman came back and he said, what, can I help you? And I said, yeah, I want to do a multiple order. And he said, no, we can't. So basically, they never brought the manager out. They just brought another member of staff to tell me the same thing. No, we're not going to take you multiple order. So this is where I then said I'm recording. Because I just had my time wasted now. We'd been here maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes, you know, trying to deal with this. And I'm just getting absolutely nowhere. The other person came to tell me.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right, okay, so I'm recording you now at the same time, and I'm going to do a bad review for this.
I don't give you the consent to record me, sorry?
That's alright, I don't need your consent. Is there a law that says I can't film you, is there? That I don't know about? You're going to be a bit quiet now because you're going to get a bad review, and I'm already recording that you aren't going to serve us unless we do it in one order. We can't take separate orders. So I've got that recorded, so that's going to go to your head office and they're going to be in touch and they're going to be going, what's going over in Pembroke Dock then? So we're not getting many answers, are we? We're getting a lot of bullshit, but we ain't getting any answers and we ain't getting anywhere. Fucking hell. So we're gonna get to speak to a friggin' manager here, or is this gonna be a joke? Because I am recording, so this will be a good another one now.
I'll just drive down to the window and speak to him, because then you're blocking the thing, aren't you?
Well, there's 2 lanes and there's bugger all people here, so I would go over there if I were you. Well, they can go over there. So they're being morons, eh?
I ain't gonna answer it, no, man.
Yeah.
I just drive round there.
I don't consent to being recorded. It doesn't matter, mate. You've already said what you need to say, and it's already been recorded. So you can not consent as much as you want.
You're probably on the phone to the fucking...
It ain't going to make no difference.
The big fucking blue police now.
So you're not going to speak to us, and you're holding up all these other people who want to get served. because you've got a small penis problem where you don't want to speak to somebody because you don't want it recorded, because you don't want to go into head office and you don't want to get a phone call for some retraining from head office.
Because of the way you're treating our staff, we're not saving you, sorry.
Well, that's fine, because all of this has been recorded, so, you know, this is going to go to your head office as per, you're not prepared to take separate orders from people, and I was told by one of your staff that I could drive around 4 times and get an order 4 times. And you think that's normal behaviour? You think that's normal? That's not normal. That's insane. And that's going to go to your head office, and I do report what I see. And see this thing on my chest here? It's called a chest cam, and it's been recording. So we can find out what they think about the way that you're treating your customers. Yeah. So there's lots of people waiting behind now, and we've been waiting here for 5 minutes to be messed around and for you to get another member of staff to come and tell us exactly the same thing, which is messing us around basically, isn't it? So you really want to mess us around, and you've got 3 cars waiting behind us. They don't know what's going on, and you think this is funny, don't you? It's not funny really, is it? It's actually pathetic that you can't take 4 separate orders. Every other McDonald's in the UK can. But for some reason, Pembroke has a bit of a dimness about them that means they can't actually handle processing more than 1 order at the same time. Bit strange, that, isn't it? Little bit strange. I've waved them on several times, but they're still sitting here. So this is how you treat people, isn't it? That's how you treat customers, with contempt. Well, you're going to end up hearing about this from head office, and you're going to end up having a visit probably and having some retraining, because it's not normal. It's not normal for McDonald's to be doing this. So it's been nice dealing with you. We're going to go to another McDonald's now, one where they actually know how to serve people properly. What a bunch of arseholes. What a bunch of arseholes.
We're not serving you now, so...
I'm not serving you now. Fucking, what a bunch of arseholes. Nobody there now, is there? Oh, nobody there. So they won't serve in the McDonald's, and they won't serve at the window. Yeah. They're all hiding from us now here. Oh, they're all hiding now. Look, they're all hiding from us. All right, yeah, it's all right. Yeah. They are. Hiding from us. Hiding from us. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is how McDonald's treat people. This is how McDonald's treat people. Yeah. This is how McDonald's treat people. You waste people's time and you take the piss and you don't know how to order multiple things, but you tell us it's alright to drive.
It's just we don't do it because of our procedures.
Yeah, oh there she is, the manager agrees with all this. Look, the manager agrees with all this. There we are, she agrees with this. She agrees with this stupid behaviour. Wow, wow, it's amazing. It's amazing when you come to a place and you find, look, it's closed, that's closed. Right, that's closed. There they are, look. There they are. They think it's funny. Look, that's the customer service. She stuck a middle finger up at me. There we are. Right, and they're prepared to make everyone in the car park wait because they won't see us, but they tell us it's alright, we can drive round 4 times. We can drive round 4 times. And I was told that by 2 people. McDonald's, you need to have a word with these idiots. There's something wrong with these. Something wrong with these people. You want to have a word with them. They shouldn't be a franchise if they're going to behave like this. They should not be allowed to be a franchise if they're going to behave like that. Oh, he's not coming out. Fucking what a bunch of pricks. So as you can see, it's perfectly okay to stick trays on the windows to try and block so we can't film. Right? So they go all ignorant on us, so they won't speak to us. They make us sit there. They make us sit there, and they would rather, as they said, you go round 4 times to get 4 separate orders. That's perfectly acceptable, but discussing it with them is not acceptable, you know, and filming them to prove what they're doing, we don't have their permission to film them. And then it's like you go round the corner, and what do? They stick their finger up at you. They're waving at you like, ha 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 ha, hello, ha 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 ha, you know, winding you up even further and sticking their finger up. Is this very clever? Is this McDonald's behaviour? Is this what McDonald's is about? Customer service, keeping a customer happy? Don't think so. I don't think McDonald's is supposed to be about that. And I think they know, as they said, they know full well how to take a multiple order just because of procedures. What, some sort of local Pembroke procedure? Just some sort of like, no, we want to make you go round 4 times because we want to make the customer suffer. We're not taking 4 orders at once. We'll only take 1 order at once. And they're closed at night, so you can't go in there and you can't order inside the restaurant. So you're forced to go to the drive-thru. You have no option. And they make you go round 4 times. Wow. This is some weird McDonald's. Really weird McDonald's. Anyway, I thought people might enjoy that. Yeah, towards the end, my language gets a bit choice, but it wasn't like that at the beginning. I was just very polite at the beginning, but after I realised I was just being messed around, as you can see, it just degenerates as it does. But ultimately, I think my point still stands. I mean, there's something wrong with this McDonald's.